Okay guys, I am back and I'm going to show you the kit that I'm going to be using of Amy's, and I do not have all of the kit printed out, just the pieces that I'm going to use for the upcoming journal. I try usually to show you the entire kit, but again, I was having some printer issues. But I believe this is a 20-page plus kit, so it's stocked really well. So I was going to put these on the bottom so that you would see them last to see what I finally accomplished with my printer. So here's a couple of the little ephemera pieces that come in that kit. You get some tags, you get some cards, and this is literally my favorite page in the whole journal. Like, I mean, I love it all, but that's my favorite. It's just this beautiful, wispy, creamy silver yumminess. And then you get a CD holder with that one, so I thought we would do something fun with that. And so then here is the kit, and I've just backed it with some of my coffee dyed lace patterns. So yeah, isn't that pretty? Oh, I love how detailed all of that is. Well done, Amy. This is a gorgeous kit. And the greens and the reds in this kit are like, wow. I love this. And I love that little Santa. Isn't he adorable? And look at this. Oh, it's gorgeous. Gorgeous. Love it. See, look at that wispy blues and some gold colors. Oh, it's gorgeous. I love that one. And this one is beautiful. It's kind of almost wood grain. It's gorgeous. And this, oh my goodness, I love this. I think this came out of her jelly printing. Yeah, it's super cool. Okay, and then I believe, yep, this one comes in the kit too. It should have been in the front, but like I said, my printer, when I clicked all the things to print, it printed them all in different order. So isn't this cool? Ignore this black spot here. It does not happen, but you'll see why in a minute. And then you get one of her envelope covers on this one. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do a little bit of fixing, but in this kit, she has PNG things where you can print like on any color of paper and it will like show up. So I tempted fate and I put in some of my lace coffee dye parts. And like I said, I'm gonna have to do some cleanup on the edges because my ink, this is like literally the last one that I printed, and it kind of like jammed up. Normally I wouldn't put coffee dye through the printer, but I tried it on the new one, and so I was able to get her designs to come out a little bit on a couple of the papers. But like I said, I'm gonna have to go in and do some cleanup, and I think I can get it off with a little bit of alcohol, like rubbing alcohol. But yeah, so isn't that cool? And actually, let's just try that now and see if it does work. I'm thinking it will, but if not, we'll just cover it with something lacy or something of that nature. But yeah, I'm thinking, oh, maybe not. Maybe it's not going to come off. But that, at any rate, that's okay. I mean, it all gives it character, right? I was hoping that might work, but it didn't. Because usually alcohol will work getting off any other kind of ink stuff, right? So that one turned out really good. Let's just try it on this one, see if it'll work a little bit on the black. I'm gonna get it to lighten up just a little bit. Probably not. It probably sat too long too, because I did this like way earlier in the week. But you know what? It's not terrible. So we'll just put some lace around these edges. Use some of the kit ephemera to decorate up the page. It won't be any big deal. Okay, guys, I will be back in just a little bit. I'm going to go ahead and make the cover, but we'll save the decorating of the cover for the the next part of this video. Okay, guys, see you in a sec. All right, guys, so I got this cover done, and I got the signatures sewed in. So yeah, there's a couple of things that this is one of my last coffee dyed papers, but it was tore. So we're going to actually, I'll show you what I do with torn pages to kind of stabilize them and whatnot. So that turned out to be a kind of a cool thing. So yeah, so there's 20 pages in here. And then the cover is, and this is kind of like a broadcloth, I guess was what I would call it, but I don't know that that's what it is. Anyway, so we're going to build some things for this cover first. Okay, so first, this is the CD case, but I went ahead and glued it shut. So there is like no way of getting anything in it. And then I just took some plastic and made it really just like a CD cover. So it's one of those great alternatives if you don't have access to CD covers. You can totally find it, or do something like this with it. And then we're just going to take a card colored envelope, and we are going to glue this, and then we're going to layer this, and we'll just see how it ends up laying out. I have no idea if this idea is going to work, but like I said, we're going to layer it, and then you'll see kind of where I'm going with it. And then the next part, I actually am going to use Fabri-Tac to glue down the other coffee dyed paper. And I'll tell you why in just a minute. Sorry, I gotta have this pretty close to my eyeballs here so that I can get it kind of lined up. To glue that down. Okay, and this is just one of my coffee dyed papers here, and I'm gonna do the Fabri-Tac so it gives me a little bit of leeway to be able to adjust if I need to, and then just to give it extra support going through these other areas. Yeah, that I think for how closely I have to line this up, I think the Fabri-Tac is going to be my best option with this. And spreading it around will make it that much easier. And I've never had luck gluing like glue stick to a card. Okay, perfect. The first time, like that doesn't happen very often. Okay. And I got a little bit of glue, so get that off. Usually with Fabri-Tac, if you wipe it right away or use one of those glue erasers, it usually comes off pretty quickly. I've not usually had a problem with it, but, and I can't, it must be on my finger. It usually just kind of balls right up when you start like trying to wipe it off, so. Okay. I was going to see how much that would like stay down. I'm going to really crease it down. Hopefully it'll stay. Okay, better. Okay, and then I have this little stamped piece, and this is Lorna Taylor's. I don't know if you can still get it or not. But if you contact her, it's Tailor Made Journals on Etsy. She might be able to make some more. I don't know if it's part of her discontinued ones yet or not. But I got that probably 2-3 months ago. All right, so I'm going to glue that down. And I'm not going to be overly fussed about it like laying completely flat, because our closure is going to be another bow tie like this one we just did. So that will secure it closed. So I'm going to just kind of line this up as best as I can eyeballing wise, because I want the layers to show here. Okay, like so. Okay, so the idea is I'm going to glue it on the journal like so. Oh, and I better ink that stuff. That I didn't get done off camera. Sorry, guys. And then we'll put some ephemera in there. But the idea is that once it's on the journal cover, it'll flip open and you can do that. But then you can flip this up and put like a dedication or, you know, just a secret little note there. So that's kind of the concept there. And I think we'll do a little lacy something. All right, so let's move on to the other part of the cover. And I usually put something on the spine to give it a little spice. So I'm gonna use this vintage eyelet cream colored stuff, because it's not gonna take away so much from the front here. So let me trim that down. And then we'll do our best to kind of line it up here in the middle, because we don't want anything coming too far to cover this stuff up so it isn't working correctly, right? Okay, so I'm going to kind of just lightly put some tack down here. There we go. And then I'm going to put a light little bit through here. Just dotting a little bit here and there, kind of dragging it down. Okay. Same on the back. It just gives it a little bit of flair without totally overwhelming the cover piece here. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and clip this again. I've just kept it clipped so that it just kind of holds it flat a little bit. I think I might put a second one down here. I need to check the camera. Make sure I'm yeah, okay. I was just checking to make sure I was in frame. All right, so I'm okay with going clear to the edge, but I don't want to go over like where the envelope is on the bottom. Okay, so then it will flip in this direction. Okay. All right, wish me luck, guys. And this one I am gonna kind of put a little more than I would normally put on, just so that we get a good, good adhesion, if you will. right, do we look about center? I think we do. Okay. And I'm going to be here a minute. Kind of smoothing down. Make sure it stays where it's supposed to. And then we'll make something cute to go on the edge here. I don't think I have any clips that will hold that far in. Nope. I think we're pretty good. We could even, we'll see how it works, but we could probably even put something here, like just like this, kind of, to kind of be the same size towards even more of a journaling spot. Would that be cute? And if I did that, how bad would it warp? Well, that takes some thought, doesn't it? But that would be cool, right? So in essence, it would be an envelope, some journaling spot here, cards here, maybe a little part of the kit here. I'm gonna flip up Sacred. Oh, I kind of think I like that. Okay. Now let's just see if it works. Okay, so I think these are a little under, just a little under 7 1/4. Let's actually measure that. Okay. And then I don't want to go the full width, so like 5 1/8 maybe. Okay, let's try that first. I get all the best ideas when you guys hang with me. Thank you. Okay, so we want to go like 5 1/8. Turn it over, make sure the width is fine. You can't see it. Okay, it's hidden. Okay, good, good, good. So we said about 7. I'm gonna go 7 1/4 to begin with, and then we can always trim down if we need it shorter. I think it needs to be just a hair. If I make it just a hair shorter, then we don't have to be as fussy with it. Oh, that's gonna clink, guys, sorry. I was almost wondering, I think I'm gonna go ahead and back that coffee dye, because it's just like thin copy paper. I think I'll go ahead and back it on a card. Yeah, I think I'll back it on card to give it a little bit more support going on there, and it'll be easier for it to adhere to the fabric, I think. Look at us trying all kinds of new things today, huh? Fabri-Tac on a mat, right? Ugh. Those of you that know, right? Sometimes it'd be a nightmare to get off your mats, huh? That's all right, I'll just trim that down. What was that? Doesn't always go as planned. Ew. Gross. And I am, unfortunately, guys, sorry, on camera, gonna go ahead and clean it up, because what's gonna happen is if I don't, then it's gonna get all over the back of the cover of our journal, and then I'll be disappointed, and it just won't be as pretty, and you know, we'll have to fight trying to get it off, and yeah. So I'll clean the majority of it up later, but yeah, we definitely need a clean place to put our thing down. That aside. I'm going to ink around that one too. Perfect, it disappears. Nice. Man, you guys are good crafting buddies. Go. All right, wish me luck. Here we go. Moment of truth, right? Actually, I think before we put this down, I'm going to open this so I have a flatter, more accurate place to lay it. And I'm actually thinking that was a bad idea because I pulled the cover a little bit. Okay, that was a bad idea. Now we'll just fix our bad idea. Okay. Yep, still covered. All right. I mean, a really thinking ahead person would have probably sewed this onto the fabric before putting it all together, but okay, there we go. Oh my goodness, I love it. Secret there, kind of secret there. You'll never know that it's there until you open it up. Oh my goodness, eek. I love it. Oh, yep, and we'll just fill that with ephemera. Probably something really flat. All right, guys, thanks for hanging with me, and in the next few videos, we'll just be doing some ephemera, and we will just talk to you soon. Bye, guys.